Welcome everyone to SIEPR's Policy Forum on what's next for California. I'm Mark Duggan, the director of SIEPR and a professor of economics here at Stanford. I'd like to give a big thank you to all of you for coming today, and also in advance, and also to our panelists and moderators who have worked hard to prepare for today. I'm also very happy to see students here, including some of my advisees. I know it is quite an accomplishment as a college student to get up at 9:30 on a Friday, so thank you for making time for us. Really, the students are a big reason that we hold these policy forums twice each year, and today's event is being co-sponsored by the students who make up Stanford and Government. SIG, as it's known here at Stanford, has become a really big force in registering people to vote in next week's election. So SIG has been working with the Haas Center for Public Service and with dozens of volunteers to lead an effort to sign up, I think, about 2,500 Stanford students through voter registration, absentee ballot requests, and so forth. So we're very excited to be collaborating with SIG, and I think energizing people, hopefully today, to get out to vote next week. And one of our most important goals here at SIEPR is to provide opportunities for all of you and others to engage with us and hopefully broaden your interest in economic policy. And a lot of the economic policy sort of issues that we cover in these events, our scholars are working on, trying to understand the benefits and trade-offs associated with different policies. And I'd say very often at SIEPR, we focus on federal issues, the tax codes, Social Security, and so forth, which are really important. But as we thought about what sort of an event to do this fall, it seemed like California, with this next gubernatorial election, has some pretty big decisions coming down the pike, and that this might be an exciting time to focus on state-specific issues. We hold these policy forums twice a year, and they really give us an opportunity to dive deeply into some of the big issues for policymakers. So, along with bringing more students into our orbit, these policy forums help us connect more with policymakers, with business leaders, and so forth. And I want to thank so many of our supporters for being here with us today, because they help make this event and so many others like it possible. So here we are in the heart of Silicon Valley, which is a huge engine in this state, which is at last count the world's 5th largest economy. I think, Jackie, we are higher than the UK. I'm not sure. We're like neck and neck with the UK. I'm not sure if they're 6th or 4th. But in any case, Jackie is one of my advisees and from the UK. And in 4 days, voters, and I'm hoping that includes everyone in this room, will head to the polls to select a new leader of the world's 5th largest economy. That person will replace today's keynote speaker, Jerry Brown. And I'm really thrilled that Governor Brown is here with us, and I'm excited to hear his thoughts on what's needed and what we should expect from California's next gubernatorial administration. And one person I really want to thank for Governor Brown being here is Secretary George Shultz, who I connected with a few months ago and asked him if he could help us persuade Governor Brown to make time in his schedule. And so if you could please join me in thanking Secretary Shultz for making this happen. So it is connections like Secretary Shultz has that make events like this as good as they can be. So you should all have your agendas with you, and I won't tick off everyone in our lineup right now, but I think it's going to be really informative to hear from so many policymakers, business leaders, and experts on the state of California's budget and finances, issues around state pensions, how to rebuild a middle class, and certainly everyone's go-to topic around here, the cost of housing.